What's happening, BC Spirits? BC Spirits Spirit Day number 290. Damn it, 293. Gotta keep ahead of this thing. This is funny that I haven't tried this one. This is the vintage from 2018, so it's a little bit on the older side. It's the Arbutus Distilling, which I've done a lot of lately. The Forest Dweller, their coniferous aged gin. Now, this is a little bit different to a regular aged gin. What they've done is they've aged it like a typical aged gin here in BC, like an oaken gin, but also rested on spruce and pine tips and a few other botanicals and stuff. So made a gin, aged it, and then also let it sit in some spruce tips. So it's like a post infusion / aging process. Oh, now why does this matter? Let's break it down for a little bit for the distillation process. Now, spruce tips are fantastic in gin. You really get a big bang. Usually you have to throw them up in your gin basket so the vapor goes through it, just so that it's a little bit gentler, because boiling spruce tips, you can imagine, it gets very oily very quickly. So spruce tips, pine tips, that's the thing, very, very resinous. So you put them up in your gin basket. Sometimes it does get put in the distillate, and then let the vapor flow through and you get this beautiful aromatic. Now, the difference with this and post infusion is that post infusion is all different solvent rates and extraction points and all this sort of stuff. So you can get different flavors. On the nose for this one, to be honest with you, I'm getting a lot like candied citrus peel. Very, very fancy, fragrant noses of like a sweet citrus and a sweet peel. Very, very cool. Oh, I could keep going back to this a couple of times. There's a flavor that reminds me of my childhood. And I wasn't into drinking oaken gin when I was 17 years old, but there's a flavor there that really just brings me back to my childhood. On the palate, it really leans into that spruce tip, that coniferous, sort of bold, sort of West Coast thing. I can understand, I've tasted the Empiric the other day, which doesn't have a lot of that like West Coast piney forest. This basically jacks it up. So it takes the classic Empiric and then just jacks the hell out of it. I think it's a fantastic little number, adding those extra botanicals and those spruce tips and pine tips to the oak barrel. Gives it a different flavor profile. It's very fruity, like very, very fruity. Now, I've done pickled pine tips for cocktails in the past, and this is very much like what I've done and what it tastes like. It's this beautiful, sweet, sour, pine tippy sort of taste. This is the Arbutus Forest Dweller. If you see it, get it. I think it's going to change the way you look at flavored gins and barrel-aged gins. This is going to double down on 2 different categories. So thanks as always for the support, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.